The following audiobook is a presentation of audio, available online at awdeeo.com.
Moving on in our explanation of figurative language, let's talk about hyperbole or overstatement and the litote or understatement. Hyperbole is exaggeration. No, not just an exaggeration, not just saying, "I'm so tired." A hyperbole is an exaggeration for effect. So it's like saying, "I'm dead tired." William Blake wrote a funny little poem about basically a bunch of birds screaming in their cages. A robin redbreast in a cage puts all heaven in a rage. That's hyperbole, since obviously one little bird isn't going to bring heaven down in an angry rage. No, it's sort of the same thing as saying, "That bird's so loud it'll wake the dead." No, it won't, but the hyperbole gives you an idea of how loud it is. On the opposite end of the scale, we have litotes. A litote is a type of understatement. Litotes state a positive by denying a negative. Sound confusing? Some examples will help. If we said that Shakespeare isn't a bad writer, that's litote. We didn't come right out and say he's a good writer. We said he isn't bad, thereby indirectly saying he's good. It's a very understated way to go about it, and therefore a litote. Another example, if you've ever seen any movie ever about pool or card sharks, invariably, someone will ask the shark the question, "Do you play?" And the shark will invariably say, "I play a little." The implication is that the person plays a lot. Not only that, but said person is very, very, very good at what they do. A litote. On test day, if one of your classmates says, "Hey, so did you study for the test?" you can, with a smile on your face, and say, "I studied a little." Litote. While we're in the vein of using opposites and contradictions to achieve our literary aims, let's talk about oxymoron, paradox, and antithesis. An oxymoron is a figure of speech with two parts where opposite or contradictory elements are combined. If you look at an oxymoron carefully, it seems to contradict itself. You get fun combinations like jumbo shrimp, deafening silence, or for us zombie movie fans, living dead. The terms are technically contradictory, but when you put them together, they still make sense. In poetry, these guys are most often used for ironic or humorous effect. For an example of a poem that does the oxymoron true justice, go read that old folk rhyme, "One Fine Day." A paradox is a statement that seems to contradict itself, but is true. For example, less is more is a paradox. Let's finish out our visit to the world of opposites and comparisons in literature with a chat about antithesis. Antithesis is the juxtaposition of two contrasting ideas. It's two opposite statements balanced against each other. Some examples. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. To be or not to be, that is the question. Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this son of York.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.